to also give some love to Legion MMA. I mean,
exactly.
Another, right, you know.
I was going to say, unless you're talking about Randy Johnson when he hit the bird, because then that's not a typical call. Andy, holy, he hit the bird. What the heck is that?
Not to get off topic.
Ladies and gentlemen, this rough amateur lightweight championship bout is sponsored by Drip Oils. Drip is proud to be 100% locally owned and operated. When you choose Drip at your local dispensary, more of your dollar goes back to the Arizona community and venues like the legendary Celebrity Theater. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this fight is for the vacant rough amateur lightweight championship of the world. Out of the blue corner, out of Syndicate MMA in Las Vegas, Nevada, Oleg Mikhail. And his opponent out of the red corner, out of Legion MMA and SKG in Phoenix, Arizona, Enrique Superduck Barcenas.
All right, this should be a real technical battle, man. I'm telling you.
Both fighters absolutely great. Oh, Barciana started right off with a nice
man,
little
all
calf
right,
kick.
and Enrique is shooting on Oleg. Didn't see that coming. Great job working the jab there for Enrique, applying a lot of the pressure up front. But Oleg's doing a great job defending. He's doing a great job coming back with that overhand right. He's tagged him like 3 times with it already.
That overhead right is definitely a lethal weapon. He seems to like that weapon. By the way, as I was saying, odds makers, they have Oleg at a, I don't know how they came up with the math here, but they have him at a 100% guarantee, or ever say, 100% guaranteeing a KO tonight.
All right, I don't know if I agree with that one. All right, mainly because I've watched Oleg fight before, and he's gone the distance both times I've booked him. But I mean, he's hitting him with that overhand right, and the straight right as well. He just tagged him with it right there. I'm not 100% sure about that 100% KO rate. If anything, I would expect Enrique to have a higher finish rate based off of his past experiences with us, but we'll see what happens.
That's what they're calling. But you know what? I'll alter it here. If you want the hawk odds, I'm going to say 75-25.
75-25. All right, there you go. You heard it right here, guys. And Barcenas has really been working on his game. I love the leg kicks that he's throwing. You know, I love how he's mixing it up. He's coming forward. Ooh, great
great
uppercut
by
right there.
Oleg.
Right? That was something else.
That was sharp and sweet.
All right, here we go. Oleg, he's going for a takedown himself. But, you know, Enrique's got the overhand right there, and he's doing a great job at defending it. But now Enrique, can he reverse it?
Going right back up against Cage. But, you know, props to Barcians for getting right back up, getting up against Cage.
Yeah, tough kid. He's got a lot of experience, and this is where you see it. Also coming off a little bit of an injury hiatus right there. But looks like he hasn't missed a beat. Oh, great shot right there.
That got the crowd up. He's still applying a lot of pressure. I love those teep kicks. The teep kicks are some of my absolute favorites.
It's great
because you never see him coming.
Yeah, because Oleg's typically a wrestler. Every time I've watched him, you know, he's got someone on his back, right? I think those teep kicks are really keeping him up. Now he's got a great spot. Oh, and Enrique rolls. He's going for a knee bar.
Oh, he's almost got that knee bar sunk in, but now we got a little bit of a scramble going on here on the feet. He does have that knee bar sunk in.
Wow. You don't really see this in amateur MMA, I'll tell you what.
And we got almost 10 seconds left in the fight. Can Oleg hold on? I think we're going to make it to the second round here. But, that definitely was a little shot of adrenaline to the crowd.
Wow. Got the crowd going.
a shot of adrenaline for me.
Yeah, that's why I like it. And now you got that monster on top of it. Calm down, Hawk, all right?
I'm hooked on the monster.
No, I know you are. You want another one?
I
Should we get our- can we-
think I'm going to have to get another one at some
Adrian.
point.
No, I'm just-
Somebody call Adrian. Tell him I need another monster.
Adrian.
Well, that was about as exciting of a first round as you can get.
Yeah, you know, I
very
didn't expect the round to go like that. You know, and that's something that's always fun. Putting together a matchup and it doesn't go exactly how you plan. You know, I think we're gonna be in for 3 rounds in this fight.
You know what? I will take you up on that. I
Yeah.
absolutely believe. I think this is going to either that or it's going to be a very late finish in the third round.
All right.
But we're going almost all 3 rounds or definitely 3 rounds in decision.
Yep, in his corner right there, he's got Artur Manev, a young prospect. I believe he's 5-0 now, 5 first-round finishes. He fights in Fury FC. Watch out for him on the Contender Series this fall.
Yeah, that's right. I'm so looking forward to the return of that. Can you believe it's almost summer?
No, I can't believe it's almost summer. Time flies, man.
Time flies.
What have you done this year? Don't say nothing. Enrique's coming forward. He's got to really watch himself, all right? I think he might have.
Oh.
Ole shoots for it. Enrique's doing a great job at defending this right here.
He is defending so
Is
well.
Ole going to be able to level change and get him
Oh,
down?
but he's holding out with that underhook.
That's that star killer grappling right there.
Both guys, seasoned and game vets.
I really can't see right now. What are we going?
Well,
right
we
here?
got Oleg and stuff. It looks like he's starting to go. Well, he's got him in his guard. Marciano has him in his guard. But they got him up against the cage. Oleg does. Got him in a very nasty position.
Well, this ain't the spot to be in with against Ole. All
But
right,
now
I've seen him put a lot of people in this position
Marciano's
before.
is rolling out of it. It's hard for me to see from this view, but he's starting to get Oleg a little bit of a leg check. Like, it was sort of an inverted triangle there, but also broke out of it. Now he's back, you know.
I'll tell you what, it's real dangerous to go for the legs in this MMA game because, you know, when it doesn't go as planned, you find yourself on bottom in a bad position.
But, you know, that's why I say one thing that I love gyms that work on transitions, like you know, my gym, like we Ascension, we are always like, we literally just have transition drills. We're just constantly, the guy's like, hey, change, every 5-10 seconds, change, and it's exhausting.
And I love seeing, you're seeing that right here. I mean, Barcenas is doing a great job at transitioning. Obviously, Ole's doing a great job at controlling. This is what I've seen him in most of his fights. He's great at controlling from this position right here. But Enrique, he's really good off his back, and he's got a really interesting
he's literally just inverted.
Yeah,
and
he
almost
just inverted himself, and you see him pull this
sneaking
stuff
in the
off.
back and going for the choke.
Yes, sir.
It looks like he's going for an inverted triangle from the angle I can see, but he's starting to get a body lock in there, body triangle from the top.
Yeah, but nothing's really deep in the spot right now. Unless he's going for that arm, I really can't see it. You know, really impressive for him to get to this spot right here. But this is my problem, right? When you go for that right there, you end up in a bad spot.
You're going to end up in a bad spot.
I need to see Enrique get up right now. Get up onto his feet.
Oleg's just going for those uppercuts.
It looks like he's a little tired,
kicks.
though. You know, in this spot with 30 seconds left, you know, Oleg's winning the round, in my opinion. Enrique, he looks a little bit tired. Oleg keeps shooting for that double leg. Is he going to get it again? He got it again right there.
Going for it again. He definitely is going. I'm definitely going to say when it comes to Oleg, this 100% KO guarantee, I'm going to say that was a swing and a miss.
There you go. Well, you know,
on the prediction.
I'm really impressed by, he just finds himself in really good spots, you know, and he can transition well himself.
He absolutely dominated this round, both rounds on the ground.
There we go. In my own opinion, he's up 2 rounds to 0 right now. Enrique's really got to come out right now. He's got to defend that takedown. Obviously, Ole's going to go for it. It's been your bread and butter the last 2 rounds. So I'm your coach. I'm saying, hey, hit that 5 seconds into the fight, and we're done. We're going to win this fight. Barcena's got to expect that. He's going to be throwing those teep kicks. You know, really, really focus on not getting his back to the ground on this fight. And he's got to put him out. That's it. In order for him to win this fight, he's got to put Ole out. It's going to be a tough task. Let's see if he can do it.
I mean, it can be done. We've seen. I mean, look, God, you know, look how many fights we've seen over the years where you just like he's done and boom, there's a last second KO or last second submission. But yeah, I'm going to agree with you. If I'm Barcenas and his coaches, you know, I'm going to throw leg kicks. Start trying to take legs away from him because he's going for those takedowns. Because I feel like if you start going, you know, fighters love to go for those, head punches.
Yes.
And it just leaves you wide open for the takedown. And obviously we know what Oleg's bread and butter is going to be. So, keep him at a distance. Keep the inside leg kicks, outside leg calf kicks, because obviously he's going for the takedown. So give him something else to think about. Take those legs.
It's going to be a tough round. Enrique's really got to dig deep in this round. Find out, we're going to see if Enrique wants it right here. And Ole, he looks fresh, man.
He looks absolutely fresh.
Yeah, he looks fresh. He looks like he knows he's up 2-0 in a title fight.
Is that leg kick you just talking about? Yeah. I mean, if I'm guessing, it looks like this is the first round for Oleg.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
Fresh as can be.
Yeah, he's doing a great job at throwing that uppercut. It's landed a couple times throughout this fight. Maybe Enrique seeing the overhand come a little bit more. He comes off to the side. Ole was landing that a little bit, but I think Enrique can read it by now. But he just extends himself a little bit on that jab right there, and Ole capitalizes on it.
There we go. And I know, Barcenas definitely gassed. If not gassed, definitely tired. He's definitely feeling, he's been having Oleg on top of him for 2.5 rounds.
It's a tough fight. This is a great fight between two high-level amateur prospects, both out of Phoenix and Las Vegas. It doesn't get higher than that in the country, let alone the world. And being on your back is hard with a kid like this, like Ole. He's a great wrestler. He knows exactly what he's good at, and he gets to that spot almost every single round. Every round I've ever watched this kid fight across multiple shows, he finds himself in this position. And he just knows he wins from here. Does he finish? No.
No. But he wins.
But he wins.
But he wins. That is the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Win.
And it might be a while before I see someone who has the ability to stop him from getting to this position, because he's very good at it.
And look, he's just such a well-conditioned athlete.
Yes.
You can just see it. But I want to give all the credit to Barcenas. He's done so well in those transitions.
Yes.
He is like, it has not been a lopsided fight.
No, it's a very competitive fight, even though we might see Ole on top. But Barcenas has been doing a great job. He's about to get to his legs right now. Can he defend that takedown? No, but it's all good.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to get him into his guard. Got one leg defending the hip.
If I'm Ole right now, we're kind of running away with the round right now. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
he's in mount right now.
There's those rabbit punches. Yeah.
Yeah, he's wrapping those legs up. He's in mount right now. I want to see him just posture up a little bit, apply a little bit more damage, really seal the round.
Like all those transitions, but Oleg has done a great job of defending those transitions and
yes, sir.
staying,
the control there is there, and I'm very impressed about the control. We got 24 seconds left in the round. It looks like Ole's about to run off with the title. Let's see if Barcenas could do something to pull it off right now.
Maybe I misread the report, and it was a 100% chance of it going to decision. Maybe I misread something.
I think maybe you might have done that.
But I'm going to say there was a typo. I'm going to say there was a typo.
Yeah,
that's not on me.
They threw that in there to make it, to make it seem like they didn't know everything.
Yeah, I'm the one getting thrown under the bus here.
They can't read every fight right. You know what I mean? And what a great 155-pound title we just had in the Rough MMA cage. Real high-level stuff right there. Enrique, he's a great prospect. I want to see him back in the cage a couple times this year. He's getting a lot, really great under Legion MMA and Star Killer Grappling. He's something else. He is also special. Ole Mikov, he came in, and he's just a little bit better today. He's really he has really great positional awareness. High level for an AMI. I think we're going to see him go pro probably sometime soon. And these guys both left it here in the cage. Like I said, that was a high-level amateur matchup right there for the rough 155-pound amateur title. You don't see it like that these days, you know. These guys came out, and they put on a show for this crowd. And it's something else. We'll see what Oleg does. I'm expecting he's about to win the title and maybe move on to his pro career.
Ladies and gentlemen, this title fight goes the distance. Let's hear it for these two warriors. We go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Felicia O scores the bout 29-28 for Mikhoff. Judge Eric Curcio scores the bout 29-28 for Barcenas. Judge Patrick Lingenfelter scores the bout 30-27 for your winner by split decision and new rough lightweight amateur champion of the world, out of the blue corner, Oleg Mikhoff.
What a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm with our champion, Oleg. Way to come down here into Arizona from the Syndicate MMA in Las Vegas. Congratulations on the belt. So how are you feeling right now?
I feel very great. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you very much, guys.
Well, I got to say, from my point of view, you put on a clinic there on the ground game. You know, you defended all his transitions well. You had an amazing opponent, so believe me, not an easy fight. You did terrific. So now you're champ, you're 3-0. Are you looking to go pro, or you want to defend another time or two?
Yeah, I'm looking for a pro. I have a best team. My brothers, Pasha, Arthur, have a very good coach. So I'm ready to pro because our team in another level.
Well, Iron Shapins aren't definitely your work of the cage is absolutely a reflection of your great coaches. So there we go. Looks like it's time to go pro. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Oleg Mikhoff.